Let me show you all camera settings that we have available on Redmi A7 Pro. So let's open the camera. Of course, in order to open camera settings, we need to either tap on this arrow at the top, or we need to swipe down on the camera preview to open this section over here, and then we can find settings. Now here we have the photo section where we can find watermark customization. Here you can enable and disable the photo watermark. You can also choose one of these available watermarks, and if you select any of them, you also can customize it a little bit by tapping on the selected watermark again. Of course, depending on the watermark, you might find different options or different settings. Besides that, we can also find AI recommendations where we have the QR code scanner and notifications about orientation. This can be easily enabled or disabled. We have the picture quality, which is by default set to high, but of course, you can double check to make sure that you actually use the highest picture quality possible. Then we have the mirror front camera option. So this is the mirror effect for the selfie camera, which can be easily toggled in here. And in shutter type, we can find, for example, tap to take a photo. So you can tap anywhere on the camera preview in order to quickly take a photo. And we also have the palm shutter, so you can show your hand to the front camera in order to start the countdown, the timer. There is also the audio option, which is available only in some languages, for example in English of course, where you can say cheese out loud in order to take a photo. And there is also the additional shutter, which is displayed over here. So you can take the shutter and drag it outside of its standard position, and then you have additional shutter at a selected place. Now after that, we're gonna go to the video section, and in here we can choose the video encoder. We can use HEVC or H.264. We have automatic frame rate, which can reduce frame rate for videos in low light or high temperature environments automatically. There is also the general option where we can find grid lines, so you can choose rule of thirds or golden ratio. There is also the center mark and straighten or leveler. We can preserve settings, so this means that whenever you have it enabled in here, once you exit the camera, these options will remain as they are when you leave the camera. So then when you return to the camera, you get these options back as they were. We have the camera UI color, where you can change the yellow accent to a different color over here. We can also find the shutter sound option, where you can choose the sound that the phone should make when you take a picture. And the shutter sound option again, but this time it is a switcher, so here we can just completely mute that sound if you don't want it. We have a volume buttons function, so you can decide what should happen when you use volume up and volume down in the camera. You can set it to volume to completely deactivate the camera functionality. You can set it to zoom, so you can zoom in and zoom out with volume buttons. By default, we use the timer, so no matter which volume button you press, you are going to start a timer and take a picture. And there is also the shutter option, where you can just immediately take a photo, and if you press and hold, then you can either record a short video or you can do the burst shot. There is also the option to save location info, so when this option is enabled, you can go to the details of a photo or video in order to find out where the photo was taken or where the video was recorded. We also have the save to SD card option, so if you have a memory card inserted into your phone, you can take pictures and record videos and save them immediately in the memory card storage. In other settings, we can find anti-banding, we can check for updates for the camera, and we can restore default settings. That is pretty much it in the case of camera settings. Of course, different camera modes also contain some additional options or features, like for example in the photo mode we have the HDR option, we have the timer, we can change the aspect ratio. As for the video mode, we have just the aspect ratio, unfortunately. We can of course apply some filters as well by using this magic wand icon over here. There's also the beautify filter, but that is essentially all. Leave a like and subscribe.